That looks good though from a camera perspective, and then
I'd say
once
so.
I unmute, we can
Yeah.
dive in. All right, let me unmute. You're already unmuted.
Hey,
Hi, everybody.
how y'all doing?
You're back. No, I'm just kidding.
Doing, man.
Hey, everybody. We're excited to way to commit to the bit. Drew, you gotta send it sometimes. You know what I mean?
We got to keep y'all on your toes.
Montax, hello. Everyone, hello. Hi, everyone. Hello. I'm Ryan from Upper Deck. This is Richard.
Also from Upper Deck.
You got hired?
I hope so. Otherwise, I've been wasting a lot of time and gas.
We have so much to cover. We have some card sleeves that launched actually last week, but we have some upcoming card sleeves coming. And then it was like this, right? Storm's next.
Yeah. Bum. Yeah.
Okay. And we have to talk about Gen Con because that's tomorrow and what Upper Deck's going to be doing for this next 4 days after today. We have some items that we didn't show off last time for the Legendary Gamer event that's going on.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it, an event? Contest? What is
Contest.
it? Contest.
Legendary Gamer Contest. And I know we talked about it last week, and you've probably seen it online. Maybe, and I hope this is true, some of you have already entered. If you haven't, get in on that. Come on, you got a chance to win some cool stuff, including trip to Gen Con 2022. But what's the big news today? What's the big deal about today, Ryan?
Well, Versus doesn't have a whole lot, unfortunately. But the biggest news technically would be Versus. If you don't know, we have the Symbiote set coming out, and so that's going to be just a really cool set. You got
Absolutely.
a lot of Venom, Carnage. You got some Spider-Man in there, I think. But yeah, I think that's probably the most.
There are spider people.
Spider-esque world people. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the big news. Then we have their Gen Con and card sleeves. And that's all we had today.
Yeah, no, that's sort of what they want to hear, right?
Forgetting something.
What are we forgetting?
DXP update.
There it is.
Yeah, so we have a DXP update coming very soon. Today, we're waiting on one more piece of the puzzle. But once we can get that out, we have a Legendary DXP going up. I actually read through the Android reviews.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to realize, like, hey, I gotta go check on those and see. And pretty brutal. I'm gonna be honest. People are pretty brutal on there. A lot of, just no mercy.
Mean
reviews.
streets of Google Play, man.
I don't know if it was just Google or just reviews in general, but holy cow, it was good feedback.
Yes.
Some was not. It was just bad. It's just bad review and just didn't like it, and that's okay.
The logo's not purple enough.
Yeah, it was interesting. But that being said, DXP update coming. We actually are moving Kyra and Rorik, which is sidekicks and new recruits that you know them as. They will be moving just slightly, like a week. We just couldn't get them in time for Gen Con, so we pulled them out. But we will still, hopefully, have a tournament coming up. I am nervous to say this Saturday, just because we are working through some stuff. Yeah, so I'm hoping that if that is the case, though, I need your help, who watch these streams. We're going to have a very small window for signups for this DXP tournament. Here's what you need to know. It would be Saturday at 11 a.m. PST, our are PDT. Are we in daylight savings time?
Anyway, I just leave out the middle letter and I'm safe.
PT, Pacific time, 11 a.m. on Saturday, this Saturday. You just have to have the app downloaded. You don't have to own the core set, energy, nothing. It's going to be a mode that everyone can enter, so it's free to play, free to enter. The prize pool is going to be $500. Again, we're waiting for some final details to come out, but ultimately how you're going to sign up, you can sign up through the app, but you can't sign up through the app. It's going to be through our website, through a Google form, and then you're going to submit that Google form, and then from there we'll reach out, just be in the stream because we will be live streaming it at 11 a.m. on Saturday. That is pending the announcement that we can do it. There's some things that we're working through, and then just know that tournament's coming. If you're a Legendary player or you know anybody that's Legendary, it's a free-to-enter tournament. It's cards you all know.
You'll be right at home.
Yeah, it's going to be a great tournament. But that will take the place of our legendary tournament that we usually have annually at Gen Con. So we still wanted that. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So be there for that, and then we'll have another update coming out. I think that was the main update.
Yeah, no, I'm glad we got the biggest news of the day out of the way.
Let's show the Hydro and the board here.
Absolutely. So if y'all remember last week, we popped open that massive box and we saw some cool stuff. But I got a couple more pieces of cool stuff for you. So y'all got to stay hydrated, right? But you got to do it as a legendary gamer.
Down here.
Got to do it as a legendary gamer. What? This thing is massive. This thing is hefty. I love it. It's perfect for if you don't want to get up when you're playing for too long. You don't want to be in the middle of a great turn. You're like, oh, hold on, I'm real thirsty. Like, you keep it by you. I got water ready and waiting down here. If this one were full, I'd be spilling all over this mat.
This is huge. How many ounces?
I think it's 64.
What does it say on it?
I think it says it on the box that we have them in.
That makes sense.
Yeah, these are if you are crowned the legendary gamer, if you enter and you go on to win, this could be yours as well. It's fairly fancy, and you're not wrong, Rob.
Rob, sometimes even multiple times,
but it's important still. And then the other piece is something a little more useful, and I think it's going to have a nice little message too. Hey.
A whiteboard.
A whiteboard.
Clipboard, glass, clipboard, and that's what I forgot.
It is
today's Annihilation.
What?
How could I forget?
I definitely didn't forget. Yeah, no, everybody, happy Annihilation release day. It has been a long time coming, but it is up now. It is available. You can order it from Upper Deck Store. I can't speak for local shops, but give them a call, see what's up, but you can get those orders in. You will have the wonderful, newest, long-awaited expansion in exactly those hands. Yes. But back to the whiteboard real quick. I don't know about you, but there's a lot of stuff where you got to keep tabs on stuff. You got to track scores. You got to track. I don't know. Maybe you want to keep a running tab of bystanders. You want to keep a running tab of certain things while you're playing. Like, it's gonna come in handy. And it also looks nice. And you got that nice legendary gamer logo up there. But hey, now I'm not shouting. Now it's just Happy Annihilation Day. But now, Happy Annihilation Day. So yeah, this also is a part of the Ryan, bear with me, man. What else? You saw I can't draw. Come on. But this is going to be something else that you can get if you are a winner as well. So we're happy to show that. Oh, no, Ryan's gone.
So
Stop.
No, act it out for me. What is that?
Happy Annihilation Day.
Okay.
Yeah. You want any more punctuation for me, man?
How's your delivery on certain things, though?
Happy Annihilation Day?
Okay, so you wait till the day.
Happy Annihilation Day?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I got your message. 5th Hero Secret. I will ask the crowd. Yep. The release date for Messiah Complex Beast. Just kidding. We are too. All right, so
someone likes my penmanship.
Thank you. It's good penmanship. I'm not down that.
So it's the way I say it is what gets you.
No, it's just funny how you're like, now I'm shouting. I'm not shouting anymore.
You can't shout in here. You want to peak the audio levels?
Annihilation should be on Amazon rather quick. I don't actually know the process personally, but it should be on rather quick, just like the other expansions. So hopefully soon. Keep it. If you don't see it up there, though, keep bugging us. Just QA@upperdeck.com. That's the email to hit us with. So yeah, the question is, do you want, because we're going to actually open the box today on stream, do you want me to keep the 5th Hero Secret still and Mastermind? Let me know. We'll kind of gauge it from there. Will these items be available if you don't win? I don't think
As far as
so.
I know, no. We don't have plans for these ones to be...
Not these specific ones.
Not these specific
maybe
ones.
Maybe future Hydros?
Maybe, like, it's something...
Or
It's another thing.
flasks.
We'd like to know what you would potentially like. But these ones are, especially with the Legendary Gamer logo there, those are exclusive for the contest, for promos involved with the contest. So yeah, if you like them, you can enter. And if you're camera shy, we love written entries as well, multiple ways. So please, we want to get as many people as we can. We want to hear those stories.
Cool. All right. Is there anything else before we clearly go into what they came here for?
I think we are good. I'm just looking around, make sure I don't forget anything. Yeah, and it sounds like people want to know. They want to know who's in the box.
All right. If you don't want to know what's in the box, now's your time to click off the stream. So here's our box. Wait a second. Who's that? I'm going to move this out of the way really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I need to
That's all they get to see.
that looks... Who is that? I'm opening the box. Inside the box, to prove the box is empty, inside the box is a rule sheet.
Fantastic.
That, again, I'm not going to zoom in on everything, but I'll do hit the big ones. So you have focus. You have man and woman out of time. Let me know if you want me to read anything. Enhance. I can try. Let me see.
Enhance.
I had this saved up, but
Purple pants does mean swordsman. Yes. Read everything. I mean, should I read everything?
No. I think I'm gonna go like here. That looks beautiful.
They've waited. It's been 8 years.
Oh my gosh. Cool. All right. Man and woman at a time. That's a return from Captain America 75th anniversary expansion in 2016. Focus, as you know, is ultimately spend, recruit, or attack to get something.
Yeah, there's some cool focus cards in here too, but I'm sure they've seen those ones. But
yeah, momentum we've covered in the blog, but ultimately what that is a villain gets a certain amount of attack based off if it moved that turn. You have Conquer, which also is... Wait, the name Kang the Conqueror calls out the use of the word conquer, or the keyword conquer.
Huh.
Which appeared in Marvel Phase 1. So it looks like Kang's there.
I don't know about that.
Galactus.
Man. I read the blog.
Yeah. Your heroes, and so a few other ones. 100 cards, 5 heroes, 2 villain groups, 2 epic. The masterminds have epic sides.
Ooh.
Again, sorry for the glare. And 4 new schemes.
Sweet.
All right, let's go into the cards here.
Let's do it.
Ugh.
I'm gonna get this out of the way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with that. But let's get. I'm gonna try to lock this in for y'all.
Fantastic.
Ah, my finger. Nice and close, and then I gotta figure out the focus side.
It's focus 5. Dude, it's good. He gets +7 attack. I mean, only for the mastermind, but it's still good.
I don't know why, but like it like skips the actual like focused portion right there. Like at one point I had it where it's like actually like perfect, and now it doesn't go. It drives me nuts. Read the credits? Oh my goodness. Credits read. Devin Lowe as the game designer and card set design. Travis as the brand manager. Corrine as the associate. Bubby as the director. Product manager. Rob Ford, graphic designer. Krista, copy editor, and Anders. Sam for art direction. Julio. Box art. You got some names there. Dave and Dan Kent.
We got some names.
Cliff, Cap Studios. Yeah, it's Dave and Dan. And then card art, we have a bunch. Trying to get it. Mickey, Chris, MJ, Jay, Cliff, and Paulo. Louise, Tanya, and Richard.
Not me.
Wait. What the heck? I'm not on here. Suzanne, Mike, Jason Mosh, our president. Some playtesters. You got JR, Michael, Corey, Steve, Justin, Eric, Josh, Aaron, and Jason Walker. Thank you all for helping test this game. If it's bad, now we know. No, I'm just kidding. It's awesome. Is it the lighting?
Might be the lighting.
I just gotta figure out.
Or it might just be that fantastic pose he's in. That's right, I said fantastic. If that's all it takes, then I can say fantastic as many times as I need to during this stream.
I did it.
Perhaps 4 times.
I did it, chat. 45 is the magic number for our Zoom. All right, so there it is. Oh, that's so clear.
Looks great.
All right, so we have Mr. Fantastic.
Now that's a Focus 5 if I've ever seen one. Should I stop saying words?
Yikes. Richard will be taking over streams at some point. That point is further and further away. No.
The more I do stuff like this, the longer you're going to have to keep me in check.
All right, so Mr. Fantastic is our rare. Draw 2 cards with a Focus 5. You get +7 attack, usable only against the Mastermind. Then you have Invisible Woman. If played other cards that cost for this turn, you get +2 Recruit. Also has Focus 4 Recruit and Rescue a Bystander that may, then you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. So that's good to kind of trim your deck as well as rescue some bystanders.
It's going to have some good synergy with another card we'll get to in a bit as well.
We have The Thing. 5 copies of The Thing. Which is Fantastic 4. You get +1 Recruit. Focus 3 Recruit. And you can get +2 attack.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Kind of like, reminds me of the Hulk card. Except this one has Recruit also. Mm-hmm. It's not just...
It's cool, too, because they kind of... Even though it's the Fantastic Four United, like, it's one hero. First off, you get the whole family, and I always like that. But it's also... it's really... Each of their cards is kind of true to how they played in the Fantastic Four expansion as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which would bring us to...
Human Torch. Let me know if you want to see a card at the end of this, and then we'll go back. So Human Torch, Focus 2, KO up to 2 wounds from your hand or discard pile. That's so good. So good. And he's automatically a 2 Recruit. So Focus 6, and you get 6 attack and gain a wound. So that kind of plays off his card. Wow, that's a 4 cost?
Or you play all of them except Reed or Fork because they're the Fantastic Four.
Wow. Makes sense.
Uh-huh. But he plays off well with his sister because she can get rid of those wounds as well.
Oh yeah, with yeah. Psylord, again, cards you may have already seen, but some of you may not have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's a full card opening experience. Focus 2, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Master Strike, you get +3 attack. KO it, and then replace it with the top card from the bystander stack. Also has Man Out of Time, which again, Man Out of Time is after you use this card's ability, set it aside. So you still get to use the ability.
Yep.
And then you get to set it aside at the beginning of your next turn, play this card a second time, and then discard it.
Mm-hmm.
So a really good use of being able to use it twice.
Yes. Psylord has a lot of like peeking at the deck shenanigans.
Let you read this one.
Sure. So we got Focus 1, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, you get +2 attack, rescue it, and shuffle the top card from the bystander stack into the villain deck. So you get to pull, if you pull a bystander, you get them out of there, and then you bring in another one, shuffle the deck. And he also has, if you play red, you can activate mana at a time. So more of that keyword as well.
And then his uncommon card.
Yes. We've got Focus 1 again. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, you get +1 attack, and you may fight it this turn. And then for playing yellow and red, also more mana at a time. So lots of playing with the villain deck on this one.
And his rare.
Which is awesome. You got Focus 3. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Scheme Twist, you get +4 attack, and you shuffle the villain deck. And if you played 2 Fantastic Four heroes, wouldn't you know it, it's mana at a time. So you just keep bringing them back. Just popping in and out of that time stream. Let's see here. Is thing focused? The thing's focus was to increase attack, yes. And then Human Torches is to deal with wounds. But also to bump up his attack, if I remember right.
Got Brainstorm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, her rare is so cool, too. I know we played it during the stream previously, but... You want me on this one?
Go for it. Yeah,
you got it. All right, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 2 or more, draw it. Otherwise, discard it or put it back. And for playing blue, you got Woman at a Time.
Nice. Another common card. Time Loop Experiments.
I'm actually a fan of this one, too. So just draw a card, then put a card from your hand on the top of your deck. And if you played black, you get Woman Out of Time as well.
And then uncommon, reprogram Doombot Legion.
For 6 cost, but for playing Fantastic Four, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, and if you do, KO one of them and put the other back.
House of Mao. Hi, Bagel. No worries at all.
Mm-hmm. Respect. He wants that blind unblocks flavor for himself.
And then this is, like you said, probably the most powerful.
This one is awesome.
So this is really small text. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, protege of Dr. Doom, and fittingly enough, use one of Dr. Doom's mastermind tactics. You can't use any of them more than once per game, and if you've already used them, you get if you've already used them all, you get +4 attack
so
instead.
It could be an 8 attack.
Yes, and then the extra small text there just details Doom's mastermind tactics.
From the core set.
Yes.
All right, we have Fire Lord.
And all these card effects are very cool. Like, having played with them, I definitely like this set a lot. Yeah, we got Fire Lord. So now we're on the Heralds of Galactus, who are their own multi-character hero group as well. This turn, your hero's Conquer abilities also give you attack if those city spaces have been destroyed. Ooh. And then for playing blue, you get Bridge Conqueror 2.
Okay, and Conquerors pretty much just get plus attack if there's I believe if there's a villain there. I have to remember these rules. There's so many. 3 attack while is on the space.
Yeah, so this one being Conqueror 2, I believe you get 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Conqueror 2.
Yep.
Depending on it. And then we have Silver Surfer.
We got Norrin Rad right here. Focus 2, draw a card. Then you may move a villain to an adjacent city space. If another villain is already there, swap them. So lots of control of the city with Silver Surfer, which is awesome.
And these are hero cards. That's so cool. These are like some really
right.
Cool. The uncommon for Heralds.
We got Stardust. So Stardust has a few things going on, and they're going to lead right into our next card. Focus 4, Rooftops Conqueror 4. Awesome. Focus 11. Search the hero deck HQ or your deck or discard pile for Galactus Hungers and put it on top of your deck. Shuffle any deck you searched, which leads us right to Galactus Hungers. So you get to actually play as/with Galactus in this one. He is the rare for the Heralds of Galactus. 10 cost, 8 plus. If you have played another Herald of Galactus this turn, destroy the leftmost city space, defeat any villain there, and then you get +2 attack for each destroyed city space. If this destroys the last city space, Galactus consumes the Earth. You win, evil wins, other players lose. Love it!
The perfect card to play with your friends. Like, I'm going to win now.
Right.
It's a completely different win condition.
It is so cool. It plays off of the older Galactus Masterminds mechanics as well. It's so good. It's so good.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
So that is 4 heroes. We're gonna. I don't see a 5th hero, unfortunately, for right now. Maybe it's later in my deck here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go to villain, which is the timelines of.
The timelines of what now?
I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Timelines of Kang. I don't. Obviously, at this point, I feel like they know the other mastermind.
Sure.
We'll get there though.
I mean, I mean, time travel's crazy, man. Someone else could be leading these guys.
Complete curveball. It's not Kang. Though.
Right.
Way on.
Just like who usurped that control? But yeah, we've got Immortus here for y'all. He's got Streets Conqueror 3, and just in case this isn't clear, this is a villain group. Streets Conqueror 3, fight, reveal a blue hero, or reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it is a villain worth 4 victory points or less, defeat it, do its fight effect, and put Immortus in its place. And if he escapes, each player reveals a blue hero or gains a wound. Shuffle Immortus back into the villain deck.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is gonna be a strong villain group though.
Oh yeah, and it's cool. We're gonna get to some good stuff in this one. So we've got Rama Tut, and he's got Bridge Conqueror 3, Ambush. If the bridge is empty, move a villain to the bridge. Fight, send a green or yellow hero you played this turn as a man or woman out of time. So he can shoot you out of time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it just continues to go then with Timelines of Kang. So
Absolutely.
Scarlet Centurion.
Naturally. So, Bank Conqueror 2. Ambush effect. Reveal your hand and send your highest cost hero as a man or woman at a time. Fight effect. If you played a red hero this turn, KO one of your heroes. And that leaves us with Iron Lad. Fight. The player of your choice gains this as a hero. So, bam! You get Iron Lad.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he has 4 black man at a time. So, boom! You get Iron Lad. Makes so much sense.
Which makes sense because Iron Man's a tech hero, so it makes sense.
Right. You play off of that, and the art looks really good on that one, I gotta say. Like, a lot of the art in this set looks good. I love the Galactus cards. I love the rare Psylord card, but
I'm still waiting for legendary cards to be like trading cards, just because of the art alone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have our first. Nope, we're still in. No, villain group for Annihilation Wave.
Mm-hmm. So we got
Queens of Annihilation.
Yes, Queens of Annihilation. They have Momentum 3. We've got Ambush. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, play it. So, bam, more villains. And then fight, KO one of your heroes. Doing you dirty like that. And we got Ravenous. Has Momentum 3. Ambush. Ravenous swaps places with an Annihilation Wave villain that isn't Weaponized Galactus. What?
Ooh, he's coming.
But if he escapes, each player reveals a green hero or gains a wound.
So then you have Annihilation Armada.
So these guys got Momentum 2. Ambush. A henchman villain from your victory pile enters the city. So they're just bringing people back.
This is insane.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Weaponized Galactus.
So we've got Galactus in the hero deck, and you can have Galactus in the villain deck with this set. So much Galactus. So, Weaponized Galactus, Momentum 9.
Oh, Blair's too bad.
Yeah. So yeah, Momentum 9, Ambush. Weaponized Galactus swaps places with the leftmost villain in the city. So, boom, he's headed to the top of the line. Escape. Destroy the leftmost city space. If this destroys the last city space, evil wins. Otherwise, each player gains a wound, and you shuffle Weaponized Galactus back into the villain deck, and any villain from the destroyed city space escapes.
Which makes sense because it's not there anymore.
How are you gonna be escaping when he's like eating it, when he's destroying it?
Run! Fortnite bus. All right, so now we have our mastermind number 1.
We've got We've got Annihilus. Naturally, he's kind of on the box. I know y'all know this one, but
He's on the box. Yes, he is.
it's crazy, man. So
I didn't expect him to be in this set.
what? Curveballs left and right. Mass Momentum 2 always leads Annihilation Wave. One player use 6 henchmen. Master Strike. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a bystander, Annihilus captures it. If it's a villain, it enters the city, captures a bystander, and moves forward in extra space. And then there's Epic Annihilus. So, Mass Momentum 4 always leads Annihilation Wave.
So that's double? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Add an extra villain group, even for 1 player. So for all you solo players out there, this one might be a little rough. Master Strike. Play a card from the villain deck. If it's a villain, play a second card from the villain deck. Because why not?
Wow. So we have one of his...
It's a wave. It's an Annihilation wave. So we got a mastermind tactic here. It is deploy the planet killer. Oh boy. If this is not the final tactic, fight. If this is not the final tactic, if Weaponized Galactus is in the city, he escapes, which would destroy a city space.
Yep.
If Weaponized Galactus wasn't in the city and wasn't in any victory pile, then he enters the city from the villain deck, and you shuffle the villain deck.
Wow.
Weaponized indeed. We've got Surging Annihilation, another tactic here. Fight, check all Annihilation Wave villains from each other player's victory pile. So each other player's victory pile. The one worth the most victory points enters the city. That player rescues bystanders equal to the villain's VP.
Could you imagine defeating Weaponized Galactus?
Mm-hmm.
This tactic comes out,
Yup.
and he has to go back in.
But you get, 7 bystanders?
Screw that. He's back in there. Shoot.
Yeah, the Devourer of Worlds. He's worth seven people, right?
Jeez Louise. Yeah, give me 7 billion bystanders.
Pull into the negative zone. Fight. The cost of each hero currently in the HQ gets -2 this turn. Nice.
Very simple, very simple.
Yeah. And we got the Cosmic Control Rod. It wouldn't be Annihilus without it. Each other player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck. KO's the highest cost hero they revealed this way, and puts the rest back in any order. So trimming those high cost guys.
Nice, and that's Annihilus.
Mm-hmm.
We should do the schemes, I think.
Sure.
We did this one on stream, but we can read it again.
We got Pulse Waves from the negative zone. Setup, 9 twists. Twists 1, 3, 5, and 7. Negative pulse. This turn, heroes in the HQ cost -1 recruit, and villains and masterminds get -1 attack. So hey, that's nice.
And the one thing we missed is this turn.
This turn.
Not until the next scheme.
And then...
Flacky, what am I doing wrong? I'm showing you the cards.
We've been at this for a while. If we were doing something... What?
You want us to... Oh, you want us to stop. Okay. So that's it for our preview.
I guess they don't want to see the... those last few schemes and a few other cards, too.
Well, no. Flacky told me to stop.
All right. Well, as long as... I mean, we listen to our audience. If there's anything... We care about your needs and wants, people.
So, that concludes, unfortunately, the previews, because Flacky... We love you.
We love you.
Talk to Flacky. If you can tell Flacky to tell us to go G-O in caps, then I'll go again.
Bruh.
Flacky told me to stop, so I'm stopping.
Yeah, no amount of emojis is going to change her mind, Ollie.
Wait. He says wait, so I'm waiting.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm glad.
All right,
I'm glad
we're
we got
back.
the okay from
We're
Flacky.
back.
We good.
Way to turn on us.
They were the mastermind all along. All right, so we got sneak attack the hero's homes.
Ollie just quoting. Go from Flacky.
Well, we didn't want to miss it, right? All right, setup 6 twists. Each player chooses a hero to be part of the hero deck. Randomly select other heroes up to the normal number of heroes. Each player adds to their starting deck 3 non-rare cards with different names from the hero they chose and 3 wounds. Twists 1 through 5. Each player discards a non-gray hero or gains a wound. Twist 6 evil wins.
There you go.
That's some shenanigans. Put humanity on trial. I like that. All right, setup 11 twists. Stack 11 bystanders next to the scheme face down as galactic jurors.
Oh, jeez.
Special rules. Each twist gives you a challenge to achieve this turn. If you do it, you have convinced a juror and you rescue them. If you don't, put that juror face up next to the villain deck. Voting to condemn humanity.
Wow.
Twists 1 and 2. Opening arguments. Discard 3 cards with different names. Getting some Ace Attorney vibes in here. Twists 3, 5, and 7. Question Witness. Recruit a hero that costs 5 or more. Twists 4, 6, and 8. Introduce evidence. Defeat villains worth 3 VP or more. Twists 9 through 11. Closing arguments. Defeat the mastermind. Evil wins when 6 jurors vote to condemn humanity. Well, it completely changes the game.
That is a completely... Imagine with, what is it? Recruit a hero that's 5 or more.
Uh-huh. Well, you get Galactus Hungers right there.
No, but I mean, if you can't recruit, it's an automatic juror. You know, and only 6 of those.
Right.
And last but not least, from the schemes, a lot of text on this guy.
Breach parallel dimensions. Set up 6 twists. Add 4 extra bystanders to the villain deck. Deal the shuffled villain deck into several dimension decks, where the first dimension has 1 card, the next has 2, then 3, 4, etc. Final dimension might not have enough cards to reach its full number. Special rules. Each turn, you choose which dimension you play a card from. All players have Focus 1, reveal the top card of any dimension, and put it back on the top or bottom of that deck. If a dimension ever has no cards left, even in the middle of a card ability, it is destroyed. Mark it with a face-up wound. Twist. Choose a dimension and play 2 cards from it. It's okay if it only has 1. Evil wins when at least half of the original dimensions are destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, to answer your question, is it Alexia? Sorry. No henchmen in this expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Only villain groups, masterminds, and heroes.
Yes.
So what were you going to say?
Oh no, we're good on that one.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, yeah, of these, I'm green. I love Put Humanity on Trial.
Yeah.
That is such a cool one, just all around.
All the 4 are really, really good schemes.
Yes.
Okay.
Even the like the simple one of the alternating turns, it's still cool because it creates that ebb and flow. I love it. Speaking of flow, you guys want to see something cool? Who dat? Who dat?
Hey everybody.
I want you to voice Kang in whatever upcoming animated adaptations. Like, what if season 3? I want to hear.
Hey
Ryan,
everybody.
Hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
You guys got anything to conquer?
Sorry guys, I'm all out of time today.
Hey, see, you can get in on the bad jokes too.
Mine are good.
Okay. Okay.
Messiah Complex is coming with more henchmen. Put on humanitarian scheme. The next question. What? Is a trial scheme from Star Trek, the Next Generation expansion? Question. Okay, so we have Kang. Go ahead, continue.
Kang the Conqueror. Here he is, our second mastermind. Kang has Conquer 2 for each city space under a time incursion. He benefits from villains there. Villains under a time incursion get +2 attack. Always leads the timelines of Kang, of course. Master Strike. This strike becomes a time incursion. Put it above the rightmost city space that doesn't yet have a time incursion.
Wow. Is there any way to get rid of the time incursions?
I imagine I haven't looked through a lot of these, everybody.
No.
I imagine in the Master Strikes there'll be some kind of stuff. And if not, then that is some temporal madness right there. And we got Epic Kang. Kang has Conqueror 3 for each city space under a time incursion. So villains under it get +3. Always leads the timeline's Kang. Strike becomes a time incursion. Put it above the rightmost city space that doesn't yet have a time incursion. If there are any villains in any time incursions, each player gains a wound.
Wow. That's brutal.
Ripple effects, baby.
Yeah, that is. Oh, yeah, you're right. So they can prevent Master Strikes, which is well needed. So that is Kang, his tactic number 1.
Here we go. We've got Savior from Another Timeline. Fight. You may gain a hero from any HQ space under a time incursion.
Ooh.
Send it as a man or woman at a time.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, just free pickup. Oh, dude, just pick up Galactus.
That's what I'm saying. Galactus is there, and like no one can get him, but there's
just slip Galactus
that
through
could be
time.
a complete like flip card too, because if he's in any of those spaces under a time incursion, it's late in the game with like 4 already on the board.
Start destroying the city, baby.
Then you can. Oh, that's cool.
All right, pull from the future. Fight. Reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Choose a villain revealed this way to enter an empty city space under a time incursion. Put the rest back in any order. So it's just boom, dropping them out. We got
Iron Lad grows up to become Kang.
There it is. All right. Fight. If this is not the final tactic, each player reveals their hand. You choose a card named Iron Lad from the escape pile, or from Mana Out of Time, or from any player's hand, or discard pile, or that you played this turn. Shuffle Iron Lad into Kang's tactics as a mastermind tactic that says, fight, gain this as a hero. Just time travel. Love it.
And last but not least,
a leap into the time stream. Fight. If this is not the final tactic, take another turn after this one. Don't play a card from the villain deck at the start of that turn.
Wow.
Got loops, baby.
All right, and that is all of Kang's cards.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful cards.
So that means there is no way to remove a time incursion.
Just try to avoid them as long as you can.
Right. I mean, at least it isn't like instant loss once time has been collapsed, but still.
This represents the 5th hero. If someone can guess who the hero is, I will reveal it.
Ooh.
You have 2 minutes.
Raising them stakes.
Go. It's not Doom.
Nor is it Doctor Doom.
No, Rob.
We
you
appreciate
can't guess.
titles here.
Guess at the end, Rob. Mole Man, no. Iron Lad, no.
Mole Man has a hero. Wow.
Astro, no. Come on. Really brainstorm in this set. Who could it be? It could be anyone. They could be disguised as anyone here. Herbie, Franklin, Dragon Man, Iron Lad. It's not Iron Lad. Iron Lad's already has a...
Herbie would be cool.
I gave him a hint, Rob. I just gave him a hint. If they heard it, then they heard it. Ah, Stevie heard it.
There he is.
The 5th hero.
It's me, Super Scroll. I have the same voice as Kang.
Because he copied Kang.
No, he's copying 4 other people.
So we have the Super Scroll.
Specifically, Clert, the Super Scroll.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what can he do?
So he can stretch credibility. So for Focus 2 Fight, not Focus Recruit, Focus Fight, when you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. That sounds familiar.
It's probably one of my favorite card arts right here.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
And we got Rock Solid. We've got, for green, Sewers Conqueror 1. Focus 3 Fight, you get, or 3 attack, excuse me, you get +2 recruit. So it's like reverse thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because look at him.
He's a monster. He's a monster.
I
What's
love
the
it.
flavor text? You gotta do it in your best Super Scroll voice.
I don't do the. I was gonna do that. Anyway,
No one told me.
no one told Clert that the sewers were not exactly a high priority objective for intergalactic conquest.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I like it.
I approve.
I played Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It sucks in it. It's not my best, but
Oh my gosh, that was awesome. All right, and we have the Super Scrolls Uncommon.
it's transparent motives here. Bank Conqueror 1. Focus 3 attack. You may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. You can make me read the flavor text on this one.
Yeah, you got it. Same voice, same everything.
It's hard to resist robbing a bank when you're invincible, and can smash steel vaults to pieces.
He has a point.
Yeah.
He has a point.
I mean, he's like missing the fact that he could just like stretch his way, compress. Anyway, whatever.
true.
I'm a sucker for Mr. Fantastic powers. Anyway,
and his rare.
and it looks so cool. Looks so cool. Put to the torch. We've got Bridge Conqueror 1, Streets Conqueror 1. You may gain a wound. If you do, you get Rooftops Conqueror 4. Wow. Just all over the place, baby. Oh my god, he's so good.
He's a strong hero, actually. 4+ either bridge, streets, or rooftops.
And I gotta say, Super Skrull is like I love Fantastic Four, and Super Skrull is always just appealing because he's like he's all of them in one guy.
Yeah.
And it's just seeing how not only do we have the united Fantastic Four in here, so you have one hero that's all of them,
Yeah.
but then you have like one hero that's kind of the antithesis, similar,
Yeah.
opposite effects. The focus with fight, beautiful, like so much good stuff. Drafting them together, you've got like almost perfect synergy there, but it's still like kind of clashing. It's so good. Oh man.
Oh, is that the last card from the box? That is. Some questions were asked about like promos. If I buy through the Upper Deck store, no, there's no promo for Annihilation.
Promo for Annihilation.
So there's that.
Yes.
Again, do you guys need to see any other cards?
Any favorites you want to see back on here?
Flacky wants to see Super Scroll. All right, Ollie, sounds good.
We'll see you later.
Sorry, Drew, no Doom.
No Doom.
No Doom. Working through some things with Doom in future sets, I think. Rob can do anything he wants. Flacky, all of it? You want to see Super Scroll again? Okay. So, his rare.
Mm-hmm. For the Heralds of Galactus heroes, are all the characters just Silver Surfer, Stardust, Firelord, and the Galactus rare? That is correct. Yeah.
And Fantastic. Did you say Fantastic?
Well, for specifically the Heralds. hero group. Yeah, it's those 4 characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I remember right in that storyline, the 4th Herald I think is, or there's something happens in there. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but it's right, and it's beautiful. Yes. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun to play with Hulkling.
There it is.
Hulkling again.
There it is.
I feel like we should change Hulkling. Update him, maybe. Terrax?
They were talking about the missing Herald. But not like missing. It's it's all good.
All right, show rock solid.
Bam. That one is. I like how he's just got a chunk of rock. Like
Yeah.
his arms are rocks, but he's just like, I need more rock.
I'm just gonna throw a rock at you and then punch you with my arm. Wait, it's the same. My home sounds good. We're actually working to get pre-orders on the Upper Deck website as well, so that should be a future thing coming. Hopefully, by the next expansion.
But you can purchase this set right now.
Yeah, right now.
Annihilation is up and on there if
Yep.
you haven't seen it already.
Yep. And if you need the link, just go upperdeckstore.com or !store and then click on Marvel and Legendary, and boom, you're there.
Mm-hmm. If you need one more step, expansions. That'll get you there nice and quick as well.
I just realized. So if you need some galactic sleeves, Galactus.
I mean, Galactus is galactic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These sleeves are awesome.
These I love these ones, and it's perfect for this set, all things considered. But it's just like, yeah, it's good.
But even if it's not for Legendary, any card game, this is a universal sleeve. It comes in a pack of 65.
Also on the UD store now. You can pick that up as well.
Yep, and that's going to be $11.99 for 65. Once this is gone and sold out, they're gone for good. Next month, October 13th, we have Storm coming.
She's looking great as well.
So that is Storm coming. And then last but not least, coming in, what month am I in? November.
Yeah, November.
You'll have November 3rd. Again, these dates are soft dates just because we're not 100% positive with dates this year, specifically with all our products. But scheduled is November 3rd. We'll have Deadpool Was Here sleeves. Beautiful.
It's a nice one.
Beautiful sleeves. All right. And that is it. If there's any other questions or something that we missed or you want to see, now is the time. But that is the Annihilation expansion unboxed. We have a Gen Con schedule coming out to announce what we're going to be doing tomorrow through Saturday, but ultimately see you tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Yeah, we'll see you all then. Thank you again for all the patience towards Annihilation. It's here. You made it. We made it. So hope that you pick that up. Hope you enjoy it as much as we've enjoyed it, both unboxing, playing, planning, all that good stuff. It's a great set, so you're in for a treat there.
I think we can all agree, and I'm going to tell you a story. So I went up to Rob with this very box, and I was like, Rob, it's here. Took out his headphones. Can I just touch it? And he grabbed the box, and he's like, it's been a journey.
Absolutely.
It's like I don't want to make it like this emotional thing, but it's been a very long journey to get. I mean, we had such a system going. Every 3-4 months, an expansion would come out. Yeah, we maybe missed about a week or two, whatever, but it would be that month.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, COVID hits, and we have these massive delays to now, and it's finally this expansion. And what an expansion for it to be. You have these amazing heavy hitter heroes.
Absolutely.
Kang.
People have wanted Kang for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
You got him in there. Annihilus feels great with all of his own mechanics and those schemes. Those schemes are so good.
Yeah.
This has been a massive journey for Ryan and Rob and everyone. I've caught in on the tail end, and even I'm feeling it. But on a kind of different note, because this is my first launch with Upper Deck. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Pretty good launch.
I love it, and it's that it could be so impactful and so good, not just for us, but for all you watching, all you picking this one up. So from all of us, if I may say on our behalf, thank you.
I feel like it's just end the stream right then and there. Yeah. Stay tuned for the recap on Facebook and Discord, and really there's going to be those two places. If you're not in our Discord, !Discord, get this set. Again, you can go to the store right now and buy it, or your local game shop. They'll be getting it rather soon. Gen Con schedule, again, will be posted shortly, most likely end of day today. So be on the lookout. But regardless, tomorrow, 10 a.m. PDT, we will see you. We'll be doing some more Legendary. We have a special setup for tomorrow that's going to be unique and kind of a mix and match of all sorts of heroes, villains, and Mastermind. That 4 Upper Deck people will be playing. I'm excited.
I may or may not be one of them. You'll have to tune in to find out.
Tune in. There's that Gen Con Legendary DX. Totally have, man. Legendary DXP update coming as well. Be on the lookout for that tournament entry. It's going to be a short window, but ultimately you just got to sign up before Saturday for your chance to win. We're capping it at 32 players for that tournament, so be one of those 32 players. Again, Discord will be announced, Facebook, and our Instagram. It'll also be within the app. Once that app update goes live, there will be a news icon explaining what that tournament will look like. Again, we're working to get it on Saturday and hoping for. Something may come up where we have to push the tournament, but regardless, be a part of that tournament. It's free to enter. It's Legendary, like you all know and love.
It's core set plus a little extra, if I remember right. Yeah.
Core set and Pantheon Red, Fantastic Four, and 3D.
Yeah. So it's stuff that I'm sure quite a few of you are going to be very familiar with. So get in on that, please. We want to see a good turnout, and we want a chance to see who wins, right?
I'm excited to see who wins. But that's all we have. Thank you all for joining our stream, as always. Remember, it's always going to be 11 a.m. until we tell you otherwise. 11 a.m. on Wednesday. I know we may get the post up a little late on Discord or whatever, but just 11 a.m. we'll be here. Thank you all for your patience in this amazing expansion. It's out. Go get it, and we'll see you next week. See you tomorrow. Sorry. We will see you all tomorrow.
See you then.
See ya.